You're watching WTVA 9 News at noon. He's been on the job as Tupelo's top law enforcement officer since January. 3 months in, how is the chief making the transition from being a retired federal agent with the FBI? How are you doing this afternoon? We're so delighted to have with us Tupelo Police Chief John Quaka.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you so much for being here. Now, I must let our audience know we do have a history when you were working as an FBI agent for the Northern District. We actually met a couple of years ago in the Mississippi Delta where we actually worked together.
That's right.
On some cases and stuff like that too. So we do have a long history. How has it been for you making the adjustment from a retired FBI agent to going stateside?
It's been challenging, but it's been good. It really has. It's actually been smoother than I thought, just because of the leadership team that's in place. Deputy Chief Anthony Hill, Major Jerry Davis, and Major Chuck McDougal are fantastic. So they've really made it easy for me.
That is great. Now, coming in as the police chief, what are some of the challenges that you have seen?
Well, some of the challenges are what's important to citizens in Tupelo was different from what I worked in the federal system. So I'm adjusting to that, to what really affects the community, and that's been my biggest adjustment.
Okay, and when it comes to your police officers, when it comes to your department, are you all up to full strength, and how is the reorganization going so far?
We are not up to full strength. We're down approximately 8 officers right now, but that's nationwide. Every department is down. The restructuring I've already touched on a little bit was the leadership roles. The previous chief had 2 co-deputy chiefs. I did not want to go with 2 co-deputy chiefs. I made 1 deputy chief, that's Anthony Hill. And we didn't have any majors. We went from 2 deputy chiefs to 5 captains. I've promoted 2 captains to the major positions. So that's the only restructuring we've done to date.
Okay. Do you plan on doing anything else?
Yes, we're actually increasing our captain positions. We're going from 5 to 9. So we're going to have a much more formidable mid-level management system in place.
And when it comes to community policing, how important is that for you?
Well, it's extremely important, because I've told many people throughout the time I've been chief, I want to build relationships with you before there's a crisis, because there will be a crisis, and I don't want to get to know you after a crisis has been here. So I've made it a priority to reach out to the community, to meet people, to go to lunch with people and break bread. I think that's really important and has something to do with it. And I think our upcoming Citizens Academy is a step in that direction.
Tell us a little bit about that for people who are unfamiliar.
Yeah, I can't take credit for it. It was brought here before, but it's modeled after the FBI Citizens Academy, which I know a lot of. So we started back, starting on Monday. We shortened it. It used to be about a 10 to 12 weeks, and we shortened it to 6 or 7 because I thought that would be more attractive for people to get involved. I didn't want it to consume all of your time. It used to be about 3 to 4 hours per session. We've cut that back to 2.5, so you can get home at a decent time. So we're going to meet every Monday for about 6 to 7 weeks, and our first one starts this Monday.
That is great to hear. And how important is it for you to allow the community to take a look at the Tupelo Police Department?
Yeah, I'm very transparent. I brought that with me from the federal government. I don't want to hide anything. I want people to see how we work. And the more you know about us, the better it is for the community. And it gives us a chance to learn more about you.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Tupelo Police Chief John Quaka, for joining us this afternoon.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And we hope to see you again soon.
Yeah.
Coming up on WTVA 9 News at noon,